Hey y'all, it is November the 19th, 2025. I wanted to come at you with some of this macho madness. I was just on Twitter. I don't be on X that long. I like to look at a post or maybe two and get off. All right. But out of the post or two that I seen, this one popped up, Marjorie Taylor Greene. And it's kind of long winded. It's the perks of being verified on X. More or less, what she's saying is that damn near impossible to get proper health care insurance here in America. It's so impossible almost. It's made so difficult that you might as well try to become a doctor and just work on yourself. Honestly, I've had a lot of progress in just working on my own health personally. But at the end of her spiel about the health care, in which her own daughter cannot seem to get health care, it's this long, arduous process that is just pretty much in the ether. Like, nobody knows how or when she's going to get the health care. Nobody knows. At the end, she mentions the $2,000 stimulus checks right here. You might have heard about this. It really doesn't matter. Me personally, I'm 0% excited about these so-called $2,000 stimulus checks, right? Because I assume that they're not going to happen. Just like the $5,000 stimulus checks that were supposed to happen before, and they didn't happen either. And I'm not blaming Donald Trump for it. I mean, I'm kind of blaming him for saying it, although it kind of perks people up. Because ultimately, he doesn't have the authority to be able to give us. There's like other people involved that had to agree to give us these $2,000 stimulus checks, right? And more or less, they're saying the $2,000 comes from tariff revenues that have been accumulating, all right? I seem to think that it's only going to, say we were to get the $2,000 checks, this would only add to inflation, which is an out-of-control runaway train. They're no longer even making pennies, and I don't blame them. Who the fuck needs pennies nowadays? They mean nothing. All right? But she also points out, see, here's the thing. I don't believe we're going to get $2,000 stimuluses. They're just saying words, and it's going to amount to nothing. But let's say they did, and it is possible that they will. I already know, because it's already been said, that the $2,000 checks, supposedly, that are going to give all these taxpayers, they're going to get taxed. I've already seen it. It's going to be like $1,700 some odd dollars after they get taxed. And it's like, okay, you're allegedly going to give us $2,000, which I don't believe is going to happen. But you're not. You already admitted in this hypothetical scenario in which you're going to give us $2,000, you're literally not going to give us $2,000. It's going to be $1,700 and some change. Why? Because you're going to tax that. Never ever does the government miss an opportunity to tax us. And Marjorie talks about that. Blah, blah, blah. She's talking about stimulus checks, and they get taxed, by the way. Yeah, I already knew that. If they do happen, and they won't happen. They're not going to happen, but if they did happen, they'll get taxed. In no scenario ever does the government not take our money. They always completely take our money. And the thing is, usually they take our money like 5 different times by the time we get it. They're taking different cuts every single time. Preposterous. I don't even think we're going to get this money. But if we did, we're still getting fucked. We're getting fucked in multiple ways. Anyways, I'll holler at y'all a little bit later.